Take a look at a typical month, and you'll find events, spending on parties, birthday celebrations, and endless gatherings that exist simply because that's what people do, not because they truly advance your life. A Sigma male recognizes this pattern instantly. As a lone wolf, he is programmed to rid himself of any habit that consumes time, money, or attention without offering real value in return. The crowd may label his choices as strange or even rude. However, every decision he makes follows solid logic. In this video, we will analyze 8 everyday traditions that society loves and that Sigma males cannot stand. If you are a man who rises stronger after every fall, who transforms pain into power and refuses to follow the crowd, write in the comments, "Out of the ordinary." And don't forget to join the army of men who do not ask for permission to dominate. Number 1. Consumer holidays. Retail calendars turn affection into deadlines. Cards in February, flowers in May, gadgets in December. A Sigma male sees the machinery behind it all, the marketing that equates spending with love, the sales that spike on schedule, and the public pressure to prove care through price tags. He prefers to show loyalty through small, steady actions, solving a problem before it is mentioned, sending help when no one else notices, and offering focused time when it really matters. These gestures have a deeper impact than any bouquet of flowers ordered automatically. For him, waiting for a sale flyer to express gratitude cheapens the sentiment, turning a genuine feeling into seasonal commerce. While his friends post online about the gifts they received, he is busy investing year-round in acts that cannot be packaged or returned. Number 2, his own birthday. Most people treat birthdays as if they were personal national holidays, with parties, wish lists, and a ticker on social media full of well wishes. The Sigma male sees this date as a checkpoint. He reviews his progress. Which goals have been achieved? Which skills have lagged? Which habits have emerged? The celebration is not off limits, but a cake and a crowd do nothing to bring his goals closer. Expecting gifts for simply having existed another year feels hollow. Expecting others to pause their lives for his milestone feels presumptuous. If close friends insist on a toast, he is grateful, but he will not seek to be in the spotlight. His growth is measured in quiet increments, not in blowing out candles in front of phone cameras. Number 3, taking pictures of everything. A visit to a museum turns into a photographic marathon. A live show looks like a sea of glowing screens. A Sigma male sees how phones turn the wonder of the experience into second-hand content. Each snap pulls attention into framing, filtering, and future posting, none of which enhance the actual moment. He prefers to stand still, absorb the texture of the music, the brush strokes, the sunset. Memory rooted in full sensory input lasts longer than any cloud storage. Later, his recollection includes smells, sounds, and emotions, not just pixels. One deliberate photo to mark an event is fine, but reflexively recording every heartbeat feels like experiencing life through a pane of glass. Number 4, traditional education methods. Society still sells the dream. Borrow tens of thousands at 18, attend a prescribed program, graduate to guarantee success. A Sigma male runs the numbers and sees risk stacked on hope. Information today hides in plain sight. Public lectures, open-source textbooks, specialized forums, mentors who trade knowledge for curiosity. He cobbles together a curriculum that responds to his evolving goals instead of locking him into 4 years of fixed structure. Credentials have value in certain tracks, and he will earn them when strategic. But he refuses to believe that intelligence equals debt or that mastery needs a registry stamp. His resume reads like a logbook of solved problems, and many employers care more about that evidence than any embossed seal. Number 5. Small talk about sports. Sports chatter offers instant community, scores, trades, predictions. For the Sigma male, it's a loop he never entered. He respects athletic dedication, yet he bristles when strangers assume every man tracks the same standings. Forced banter about a game he didn't watch feels like wearing someone else's name tag. If conversation shifts to training strategy, psychology of competition, or business dynamics of leagues, he's engaged. If it's recycled play-by-plays, he'd rather pivot to deeper ground or let silence stand. He knows the pause might jar the other person, but authenticity beats pretending to care for easy approval. Number 6. Phone scrolling during hangouts. Modern tables glow with backlit screens. Text pings interrupt sentences. Social feeds hijack eye contact. When a Sigma male sets aside time to meet, that block becomes a sacred resource. He silences his device, trusting that true emergencies are rare. Focused presence signals respect, and he expects the same courtesy. Watching companions drift into digital rabbit holes feels like sharing a meal with holograms. Bodies present, minds elsewhere. If the habit persists, he shortens future meetings or schedules them around purposeful tasks instead. Attention is the rarest currency he knows. Spending it on someone means giving all of it, not loose change between notifications. Number 7. Unconditional loyalty to toxic family. Many cultures preach family first above all. A Sigma male separates blood ties from earned alliances. Loyalty without accountability seeds generational dysfunction, and he refuses to water it. If a relative lies, belittles, or siphons resources, he enforces the same boundary he would with any toxic acquaintance. Walking away doesn't mean he loves lightly. It means he values respect deeply. True support should uplift both sides. If kinship becomes a one-way drain, distance is the healthiest response. His circle shrinks, but every seat is filled by someone who honors mutual growth, not inherited entitlement. Number 8. Avoiding money and politics talk. Taboos label finance and politics as impolite dinner topics. The Sigma male sees neglected ground where ignorance breeds powerlessness. Budgets determine freedom of choice, policy shapes jobs, taxes, and rights. Avoiding these conversations keeps people in the dark, ceding control to louder voices. He opens the floor with facts, curiosity, and willingness to adjust his stance. Investment strategies become shared blueprints, not bragging rights. Political discourse becomes problem-solving, not shouting. Some listeners squirm, but those who stay gain insights that can change careers, communities, and personal safety nets. Most people lean on familiar customs because shared habits feel safe, even when they cost more than they give. A Sigma male answers to a different ledger. He values time over tradition, depth over display, and self-direction over ready-made approval. Anything that dilutes those priorities, be it a scheduled spending spree or a forced conversation, gets cut. It isn't disdain for pleasure or connection. It's refusal to rent those things from someone else's timetable. Where the crowd sees comfort and routine, the Sigma sees invisible chains. So he breaks them, not to shock onlookers, but to keep every resource pointed at growth he can measure and freedom he can feel. If this resonated with you, then you already know that spark inside you is not weakness. It's your calling. Write liberated if you have already turned pain into power. If you're ready to stop pretending and forge your own code, then subscribe. Here, there is no theory, just men building themselves. We leave you with a list of videos on the secret guide to Sigma males on screen.